ready to go for another game here at the Garnet Bay Record Recreation Complex. Just coming off our under 10 AAA Toros squeaking out a victory over Peterborough 7-6. And now it's the under 12's turn to take on Peterborough. And I'm not too sure the Peterborough's goaltender's name on how to pronounce, so we're just going to go with Zuckerb for them. And it's going to be Nestovic who's getting the start for your under 12 Clarendon Toros on this Friday night. This will wrap up our doubleheader for MJ Broadcasting from behind their own net. Peterborough start this out. Taken away there from their own end. Silva trying to get that on the other side. Taken away by Peterborough out through center. There's Pearson Hicks on that puck. Trying to tip that away up there through center. Over the stick of Cannon as they try and put this back in again. Over the stick again of the Captain Canyon. From their own zone, Ashton Cannon trying to put pressure on his man to take that puck away off on that right side. Coming around the boards there for Jordan Ellis. Ellis tries to win this battle from behind the net. Once again, we've got a speaker in that right corner, so if that does get in the way, my apologies on that. Kept in there from the line by Vandermeer as he tries to hold it in at the blue line. The first little bit of pressure is going to the Toros as they look at in front there for a pass for Evan Hayes, but that pass doesn't make it to him. Burnett and Vandermeer back on defense. There's a shot that's going to miss wide. From behind their own goal, Nathan Burnett will pick that up. Burnett with a late pass. He went over the stick of Hayes at center. Burnett gets another opportunity to try and pin his man off the puck. Getting around to Kaiser, pass to the front of the net. Good job to break that up and back up through center. Ellis has control of the puck. He'll dump it and go off on his change as the Toros dump that and go off on a line change from behind the goal. It starts it for Peterborough, moving it to the other side. Back in his own end goes McLean after it. McLean is to the other side, and Crabb is going to try and help him out along with Cannon to try and get that puck free on the right side. And it looks like we're going to get a whistle, and we are. We'll get our first penalty of the game right off the bat for head contact. 2 minutes for head contact penalty goes to Liam McLean. Face-off is coming off to the right of Nestovic with Peterborough starting out on their first power play. Face-off gets one there by Peterborough. Back here to the line. Playing in with it there was Martin. Getting away from the checker. Shot. And nice left pad stop there by Nestovic. Was able to stop that one. So Luke Nestovic makes his first big save of the game with that left pad stop. That's out. Kept in here at the line. Martin steps into it. He fires it wide past the blocker hand of Nestovic. Back in behind the net it comes around the corner. Nice job there by Martin to come up from the line as Bowers took his spot, and that goes down the ice. Zuckerb will leave that from behind his own goal. From their own end, trying to get around. And that gets taken away as Marcus Jackson couldn't go with the puck. Jackson trying to still put pressure here on the other end to cause a turnover, as that's over here to the other side. Still loose, so, and still on the other side, Jackson trying to pick that up. Trying to get around Tyler Powell for an opportunity here for Peterborough, but he gets pushed wide. Good job, and Pearson Hicks takes it away. Hicks will send that down the ice and kill off more time on this penalty to McLean as Zuckerb comes out of his own net to play that. Once again, I'm not too sure of the pronunciation on the Peterborough goalie, so I'm just coming up with Zuckerb, and if I'm wrong, my apologies. Up over the line. Here comes Kitchen with it. Kitchen can't send one to the front of the net as Powell gets the opportunity to clear, and that's going to go down the ice. All the way out, and Zuckerb will come out to play it. From behind his own net, he'll leave it from behind the goal for Peterborough. They look for that late pass, and it comes to Kitchen. Kitchen's got a man going to the front of the net. He'll take the shot himself, and he'll fire it up and over Nestovic to give Peterborough a power play goal and a 1-0 lead. Face off now here is center. It's going down as a power play goal for Kitchen to make things 1-0. Everything's sorted out now at the penalty box area. Here comes an opportunity to bring this in, and that'll be a backhand pass just out of the reach on the other side. From behind the goal now. It comes from behind the net. Picked up there by the Toros. Fired out, not past Foster, who kept it in. Here comes an opportunity now, right to the front of the net. Right backhand shot. Good play there on the backhand. He went spin around on that backhand, but it got broken up. And here come Toros back up their center, led out by Jordan Ellis. Ellis getting up there with the Kaiser and Hayes. Ellis shot. Scores! Jordan Ellis with a nice shot, going up and over Zuckerb to tie things up at 1. So Jordan Ellis saw what Kitchen did with his perfectly placed shot and said, anything you can do, I can do better. As that shot was a nice one up and over the blocker hand of Zucker to tie things up at 1, and Nestovich stops that and just clears it off the side for Crab. Trying to tip this out. Kept in at the line though. Right from behind the goal goes McLean after it to try and get around his defender. From behind the net, fires it around there for Silva out of his reach, kept in by Peterborough. From behind the net, they're trying to set this up, but Crab is behind the goal. Keegan Crab trying to knock that down, getting some help there with Cannon to try and get it free. Peterborough commit with it with a backhand. That might have caught a piece there of Nestovich from their own end. Up through center now, over the stick of Frendo, who can't get to the puck. From their own end again is Crab now. Keegan Crab, good job, put the brakes on. Takes his time as he gets it up through center, over the stick of Frendo though. Here comes Martin with a chance. He can't get one to the front of the goal. Now he does, and that's a left pad stopped there by Nestovich. Martin gets it again. Gets his own rebound, but his backhand is taken away and fired out. Can't get to the front of the net. Good job. Good hand-eye there by Harlan Ralph to knock that down. Now it's Frendo to try and get it out. Ralph here in front of us with a lead pass. That one over the stick of Marcus Jackson through center. Up over the line with a pass. Trying to get one to the front of the net. It's back in behind the goal now for Pearson Hicks and behind the net. Hicks got it over there for Jackson. Couldn't get a pass over there. He went for his attempted pass to throw it in front. They stole that one away before it hit Nestovich in the goal. They can't get it out of their own zone though, as it was right here in front of us, and Hicks comes away with it. Lead pass going over the stick of De Kaiser all the way down the ice for icing. Cannon now to take this draw on the defensive end, and we're going to have a whistle on the draw. Cannon's going to get kicked out of it, so another player has to come in and take it, and it's going to be Ellis. The goal scorer here for the Toros. We're tied at 1. Kitchen has got the lone goal for Peterborough right now. From behind the goal, Tyler Powell tried to tip that away. Taken away by Ashton Cannon. Got it up there for Ellis, was in his feet. Will go to the backhand to try and find Hicks, but it got broken up. Powell comes back in his own end. Fires out around the boards. It got kept in here by Peterborough. Cannon still over there trying to do the damage. Here's a shot that'll go in wide. Off to the corner now. That's number 10 who can't get to the loose puck. Toros get it. And they move it away through center. Tipped out by Ellis. From their own end now, Peterborough bring this in from the neutral zone. A shot on net as a bouncer right into Nestovich, who stops that. Here comes another opportunity to clear. That was Hayes, who dumps it the way through center for Hicks. Trying to get around the defender for an open chance here for Pearson Hicks. He takes that from behind his own goal, but then gets stripped of it by Peterborough. Here comes another opportunity though. We're sent to the net, hit the backside of the defender Foster sitting out in front. Trying to keep this in. Backhanded there by Powell onto the tape of the Peterborough. Here comes a 2-on-1 back up the other way. Here comes a pass, and a nicely done there by Hicks, who came back and was able to get enough of his stick on that to tip it away. Sorry, that was Silva who got that stick on that. and made that a 2-on-2 rush instead of a 2-on-1 breakout for Peterborough. So Wyatt Silva might have saved a goal there as the Peterborough forward was getting ready for a one-timer. Kept in from the line. Here's a shot by Martin. In on net. It hit off Nestrovic and in behind him off the post. Cannon trying to get that out. Got it up there for Silva to try and tip it away. Peterborough will get it, but it comes back into the Toros end. It's an offside, so now we're ready to bring it in. Here comes Martin. Martin shot. He misses it just wide. Coming around the boards. Ellis couldn't get it out. He was going for a race after that loose puck. Cut off on the wall here. Backhanded to the line from Martin, who's had a couple of opportunities. That one will get kicked away by Luke Nestrovic off to the right. Out of their own end comes to Kaiser with a backhand. Martin's got it again. He'll send this one deep, and Vandermeer's got to go back there to pick it up. Simon Vandermeer from his own end. Getting it over here for De Kaiser with a lead pass. They try and get that pass over here on the other side. Good play to move that away by Ralph as they move it up over the line with a pass from Frendo. But that got broken up before he could send one to the front of the net. There's a knuckler in on net, and that got stopped there by the Peterborough goalie. From the Peterborough end, they're trying to get around Nathan Burnett, they do, which leads to a one-on-one opportunity, and it gets stopped there by Nestrovic, who gets enough of that to close his legs and gets a piece to make the stop. Around the boards it goes. Kept in here. No, it's going to get out past Hines. Hines will move it over here to the other side as they look for an opportunity. Harlan Ralph is over there from the penalty box area to try and put it in, but couldn't reach the offensive Peterborough zone. Backhanded deep there and behind the goal by Kitchen. As that is the final play of period number 1. A goal by Kitchen on a perfect shot over the blocker hand of Nestrovic made it 1-0, but shortly after that, Jordan Ellis had an answer with a perfect shot of his own to tie things up at 1 to go to the second period. Ready to kick off period number 2. Foster's got it. Gets it over here to the other side. Peterborough at the first control of the second period. As that tries to get tipped up deep. Here comes an opportunity to skate it in, and it's an opportunity now for Marcus Jackson to get around the defender. Harlan Ralph's going to try and help out there. Here comes a shot by Ralph. Can't get to it, and Cannon can't shoot as well. Pye takes it away. Rye with a lead pass, Rye trying to catch up to it here in the Toros end off to the right from in behind the goal. Walking it out. Here's a shot that's not going to make it to the net. Still loose to try and get it away. Here comes an opportunity now. Skating it up over the line. Here comes an opportunity to bring it in for Jackson. He gets stripped off the puck. Around the boards that goes. Taken away. Still loose there for Marcus Jackson to try and get it free. And that's going to get past Pearson Hicks through center. Taken away and slapped down the ice back into the corner. And that goes for icing. Face-off now comes off to the right of Luke Nestrovic. From behind the goal, McLean tries to stick to it. Taking it away there for an opportunity for Hayes to try and get it out. He tipped it off the boards and it comes out over the line. Ellis is getting up there and he took the pass. Ellis is coming up over the line with De Kaiser. But he loses control of the puck. And here comes Hope up through center. Number 12, Hope, isn't going to make his way through as he was hopeful to make it past McLean, but he stood him up. Trying to get this out. Got kept in there by Peterborough. Can't send one to the front of the net, though. On the strong backhand, that goes from behind the net. It's out in front. Great opportunity. It's a roller, though, as they hit a stick. And it was an easy squeeze save there for Nestrovic as they just rolled into his pad area. Face off now in the defensive end for the Toros. They do a good job to win that draw by Cannon. Trying to get it over here to get it out of their own zone. Got kept in, though, at the line. Turnaround shot. It's going to go through the crease area. Kept in here by Peterborough at the line. Good job, though. That was some good hand-eye from the line to hold that in, but now it's turned over and Vandermeer gets the opportunity on his backhand to get it out. He wrung it around the other side and it goes back in behind the net. Cannon trying to win that battle from behind. He's getting some help on the other side as they look for an open lane, but can't get it. And now a turnover shot is going wide from behind the goal. Toros Can't get that centering pass out in front for an opportunity, as that was Cannon who was sticking right to him. Captain here again at the line. Toros right now under pressure from Peterborough, but Peterborough can't send one to the front of the net though, so the Toros are doing a good job on defense as well. From behind their own net, Peterborough have got that. They try and get it around the defender of DeKaiser. Knocked down here at center by against Jackson, who had his stick knocked out of his hands, and that could be lead to an opportunity as it's now 5-on-4 as Jackson's got to try and pick up his stick. But here come the Toros back the other way, let out by Harland Ralph as he tries to make his way around. He got taken down, tackled in behind the goal. Marcus Jackson tried to set this up for Ralph from behind. Right in front, there was nobody there to convert. Stepping into it is Powell with a shot. Right pad stopped there by Zuckerb. Here comes DeKaiser from behind the net there for Ralph. Went over his stick. Harland Ralph now with it. Sets it up on his backhand. It got taken away there before it reached Zuckerb in the Peterborough goal. Jackson couldn't send one to the net on his backhand. Still trying to dig it free to get it behind the goal for Ralph. Trying to cut it off here on the other side there was DeKaiser. Mac DeKaiser is that put that deep. Right back into the zone. Here's Rye with it. With a lead pass. Good hit there at center by Pearson Hicks, who knocks his man down and was able to elude a penalty. Hicks got just enough of him to knock him off his feet. Cannon trying to stick to his man here at center ice. Ashton Cannon, the captain, gets it back to the line. And McLean couldn't shoot it. It got blocked, and number 17's coming after it. King Crab's going to try and help out. It's a turnover there to Cannon back the other way. Ashton Cannon leads this from his own end and now dumps it deep. From behind the Peterborough goal it goes. They can't get this out with Martin with a pass. And now they went for that late pass to break it free for number 93 that didn't get to him. Crab trying to stick to his man from behind the net. He's coming around the right side for an opportunity to try and get it out. He'll skate it up through center with a pass. Trying to find it in his feet area there was Evan Hayes now. He sends it deep as he was able to find the puck in time and dump it deeper. From behind the goal, Cannon trying to cause a turnover. Kept in at the line though by Vandermeer. From behind the net there's Ellis. Jordan Ellis trying to dig away at the loose puck. Taken away there by Hope, who moves it to the other side. Can't get to the front of the net. Wyatt Silva was right on him. Silva's dumping that deep back into the Peterborough end. Foster's picking that up now. Getting it over here for Hope was over his stick. And that's a good job there by Nathan Burnett to hold the line and then pushes it deep behind the goal. A clearing attempt, hit a Toro and stays in behind the net. Good job there by Frendo. Back here to the line. Here's a backhand by number 10, Vandermeer into the corner. It goes back to the line and the puck just died there and Peterborough were able to clear that away. And the puck is going to not have enough to go for icing. So the Toros have to take it from their own end. Going to get kept in here by number 55 at the line. Push deeper from behind on the right side. The Kaiser's over there on the other end to try and get it out. Wrapped around the boards here as they went over there for Frendo. Couldn't get it on his stick. That goes wide. Peterborough get that carom from off the boards as they look to clear this out. Another nice keep in from the line. Here's a shot. Hitting a stick of Hope and going in wide. Hope's going to try and pick this up again, but he can't get one to the front of the net. They got a man sitting in front. Taken away there by the Toros as they lead this out. Lead pass up through center. Knocked down as he tries to bring it in. And it's Harland Ralph taking one right to the front of the goal. His pass was out of the reach, but picked up on the other end and a backhanded deep again. There for Ralph, who lost his footing, back up on his feet. He's got Silva and Jackson out in front waiting for a pass. But number 55 was all over him and was having none of it. But good job by Harland Ralph. Was able to keep that play from behind the net. Backhanded away, and there's Pearson Hicks on it. Hicks to the other side. They're going to look for an open lane, and it's Tyler Powell. Powell dumping that deep pass. Holland in behind the goal. They're going to try and cause a turnover. They do. But now it's picked away by number 14. He's going to try and turn on the Jets and get away from Powell. Shot. It goes wide on that scoring opportunity. Around the boards it goes. And we're getting a penalty coming up. This one will come to the Toros, and it's going to come for slashing. Marcus Jackson gets the penalty here for the Toros for the slash. 7:17 remains here in period number 2 in a 1-1 tie. Both goals came in the first period. The first one came by Kitchen for Peterborough, and then Jordan Ellis had the answer just a couple of minutes after that. We've been scoreless so far here in the second period. Peterborough trying to change all that as they're going to their power play on the slashing penalty. The face-off is going to take place off to the left of Nestovic. One there by the Toros and dumped down the ice. Good job to start off this power play here for Peterborough as the Toros just won that draw and found some open ice to dump it down. From their own zone, it gets picked off there again by Hayes. Evan Hayes is on the left corner to try and get it out front. Taken away by Hines from in behind the goal. Off the boards they come with a lead pass. That goes over the stick of DeKaiser. Along with Powell, and now picked up there. Trying to kick it to his stick and puts it deeper from behind the Toros net. Around the boards it goes. Hines is at the line. He held that in to try and set it up. They'll cut right to the front of the net, but he's going to lose control of the puck there at the last moment, and it just rolls right in on goal to the blue paint for Nestovic to hold on for another face-off. It is a head contact penalty that comes to number 71, Pearson Hicks of the Toros, trying to win that draw. It goes back here to the line. Now it's a two-man advantage for Peterborough for at least a minute and 10 seconds, but here comes short-handed opportunity. That goes past the blocker hand of Zucker. Picked off the boards there by Holland, who picks it up. Holland tried to bring this in here for Peterborough to start this out, and he loses control of the puck as it just rolls right into Nestovic for another draw. This can be a key point in the game. Either Peterborough are going to go up, or the Toros are going to be able to. And there it is. Just as we mentioned that, I thought about saying, can the Toros kill it off? And there's a redirection that makes it past Nestovic, and it goes down as a power play goal, and they're still on their power play as there's still a penalty to go for Pearson Hicks. The redirection out in front made its way past the right pad of Nestovic to give the Pete's a 2-1 lead now. Hines gets it to the other side. That's brought in over the blue line, trying to take the shot. It was a good job there by Burnett to push him wide. Now set up in front, taken away there by the Toros, but number 13 for Peterborough was off on that right side. Trying to shoot that to the front of the net, was taken away by the Toros and sent down the ice. Maybe can take a little bit of momentum if they can kill off this penalty to Pearson Hicks. Right now they trail this one 2-1 as they couldn't elude the two-man advantage that Peterborough had. Here comes an opportunity to bring this in. Not going to be able to shoot it. It goes in behind the goal now. Trying to stick to his man. He's got a man sitting right in front of the net, but he can't shoot it. Captain from the line, a skipper that's going in wide. It's going to ricochet from in behind right in front, and they can't capitalize. Right to the front of the goal. Gets cleared away and out of the zone. From their own end, there's Hines after it. Hines is going to pick this up here on the other side. Up over the line now as Hines reaches the neutral zone. He's going to be stripped of it at Frendo. Hicks is almost sprung here from his penalty. Backhanded out all the way down the ice. Martin picks it up in his own end. Now the penalty to Hicks is over. Here comes Martin though. Martin not going to be able to take the shot. Pushes it in behind the net as it's still trying to get taken away there out of their own end. Looking for that stretch pass up through center. Can't get it around his man. As Holland comes back there now. Holland trying to get it out. Got it up there for Rye. But now taken away there again by Ellis. Jordan Ellis trying to bring this in. Can't get to the front of the net. Had it swept away before he could cut through. Martin comes with it now with a backhand. It comes up through center. Not going to be able to get through on the other end. Hope pushes it deep in behind the goal as they try and push this out of their own end. Back here to the line. Got kept in though by Holland. It's Hope trying to get it on the other end. Picked up again here by number 7 who can't get to the front of the net. Hicks is again trying to get that out. Digging away at it. Here on the other side, that shot is going to go in wide past the right post area. It's in that right corner trying to get it out, and the Toros can't get to it. It's still loose from the slot area. Now finally poked away. Not out. Got kept in from the blue line. Back down low and behind the net for number 10. Right in front. There's a shot. And Nestovic is up to the challenge to make that save. Sorry, it was in the net. I thought Nestovic made the save, but it is into the back of the net. And Peterborough have a 3-1 lead now. My apologies on the late call there, but it is into the back of the net, and Peterborough have the first big lead of the game at a 2-goal advantage at 3-1. Clark is going to take this draw now for Peterborough versus De Kaiser. Peterborough won that draw. They look for that pass up through center. That comes over the line. McLean coming back in his own end after it to fire it around the boards. It comes out, got kept in there from the line though by number 7 McInnes. It's back in behind the net. And we're going to get a whistle. Face-off gets won by Peterborough. Coming back into their own end after it, there was Hines. Hines from behind the net tries to get this around the corner as that's number 9, De Kaiser on him. Hines will take it from behind against De Kaiser. Trying to pick that off on the other end there was number 6, Frendo. He'll take one to the front of the net. There was Pearson Hicks. He got stripped of it. De Kaiser's right in behind. Got it up there for Nathan Frendo to try and send one to the front of the net, but it got knocked down. He's trying to get it around Pearson Hicks now for an opportunity, but he stuck right to him. Still loose there as Frendo tries to get rid of it, and now he will. Frendo leads this from his own end. All the way in. It's going to miss Zucker, go in behind the goal. Martin takes that up off the back end boards. Takes his time as he gets it up there for Pacey, who tips it away. That's Tyler Powell from his own end now. Powell's going to start this out as he tries to bring it in. Tyler Powell with some nice moves. Trying to shoot, couldn't do it. In behind him there was Ashton Cannon. Cannon takes it from behind. We're getting a penalty coming up, and it is going to come for interference. Marcus Jackson gets the penalty for interference. So Peterborough, after having their 2-man advantage, get to go to another power play here. Stepping into that from the line was number 7, McInnes. Foster keeping it in. Found by the Toros, dumped down the ice as it was high stick down there by Foster. McInnes touches it up. So we get to have a face-off that's off to the right now of Zucker in the Peterborough end. One there by the Petes in their own zone. And it started out from his own zone by McInnes with a backhand. It was over the stick of number 10 who had it swept away. Good job by Foster, knocked it down. But in behind him there to lead for a short-handed opportunity. Got pushed in behind the net though. De Kaiser's going to try and go after it against number 10. Number 10 leads us from his own zone. It's tape to tape for Rye, who brings it in. Rye can't get around the defender. Good job on defense to hold up Rye, make sure he didn't make his way around. But now we're going to get a penalty, and it looks like this one will come to Peterborough. And now it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey with the penalty to Jackson and that penalty that just came to the Petes. We're into the last minute of play here, the second period, with 30 seconds left to go in it. Cannon trying to dig it around on the other side. It's a pile up over there to try and get the puck free, and it finally is able to squirt free. Out of their own end they come. Brought up here by number 93, who can't get to the front of the net. Now he'll take it. He'll lose his footing there at the last moment, but still got a shot on net that got stopped by Nestovic. Shot from the line going wide. Trying to jam this in from the side of the net. That'll get scooped up there by Nestovic, who's going to hold on. Face-off is coming off to the right of Nestovic. Trying to shot, and he scores up and over his shoulder. And now it's a 4-1 lead for Peterborough. Face-off now will be here at center. Still going to be 5-on-4 hockey. 4-on-4 hockey, sorry. That is going to end period number 2. It was a 2-minute advantage that dug the Toros into penalty trouble there. That put the Peterborough Petes up 2-1. They made it 4-1 after that with a goal that made it 3-1, and then that late buzzer beater has them down by 3 to start this third period. Ready to kick off a final period of hockey here at the Rickard Arena, and it's DeKaiser and Clark taking the opening draw for the third period. They've got 3-1 up on the board, but I'm pretty sure it's a 4-1 Peterborough lead right now. Evan Hayes tried to put that up over the line. Kept in there by Pearson Hicks. Hicks trying to send one to the front of the net. He puts the brakes on there from the face-off circle. It's in behind the net. They try and go back here for DeKaiser instead of Powell shot. Scores! Tyler Powell coming in from the line is able to beat Zuckerb. And a great start to this third period as that cuts it to a 2-goal game at 4-2. Face-off gets won there by Peterborough. Great job. Not even a minute into this third period, and the Toros have cut into the lead now. Once again, it's a 2-goal game at 4-2. And I believe it's a goal by Powell. And we'll get a whistle. Penalty going to Nathan Burnett for body contact. Martin will pick that up. Martin from his own zone now. We'll try and move this up with a pass. It comes up over the line. Here's a pass. It's an opportunity. Shot! Nice blocker stop there by Nestovic. Got a piece of that. Right in front. That's going to hit the side of the goal. From behind the goal now, trying to set this up on his backhand. And it's into the back of the net to make it a 5-2 game. Face-off will be here from center now. Ashton Cannon to take the draw. Picked up here again by Peterborough. Now they've once again claimed their 3-goal lead. It's now at 5-2 as we've just started off this third period. Up through center with a pass for Frendo. Frendo trying to bring this up over the line. It's a shot that's not going to make it to the net. Coming around the boards to get cut off there by Cannon to try and come up with it. That goes over the stick of McLean, who takes his man down, and Crabb is in behind. King Crabb with a lead pass. That lead pass for Frendo was broken up. Brought in here and fired deeper by Woodward in behind the goal. McLean's back there. Woodward is going to try and strip him off the puck, but it's the Toros that come away with it. Out over the line comes Jordan Ellis. Ellis comes up over the line. He's not going to be able to shoot. So he takes it wide from in behind the goal to try and set it up. Sets it back to the line for Tyler Powell. Powell's shot. Stopped it by Zucker. Still loose from the side. Trying to jam it in, but Zucker is able to find it and hold on. Now Mac DeKaiser is going to come in to take this draw off to the right of the Peterborough end. It's going to go back in behind the goal. DeKaiser's trying to win that battle. Got to get around that defender from behind the net is DeKaiser. DeKaiser gets it back there for Hicks, who can't shoot it. It's going back in behind the net again for Evan Hayes to try and set that up in front. It hit the back of the net for Peterborough, the opportunity to clear. It comes out over the line. Now it's Powell with it. Powell here for Hicks as he tries to tip it in. That came up there for Hayes, but couldn't get to the front of the net. Now taken away here by Peterborough. Up over the line was Bowers with a pass for Hope over his stick. Hope sends one to the goal. It hit Hicks out in front. Another opportunity to clear. That got kept in by Walsh here in front of us, as he's in a battle against Evan Hayes and Mac DeKaiser to try and get the puck out. From their own end, Pearson Hicks with it. Tyler Powell's got it. Here's the late pass for Wyatt Silva, one over his stick. Goes right into Zucker, but makes that save. Late pass up through center. Trying to bring it in there is Bowers with a pass. Got broken up. Here comes an opportunity with Peterborough off on a change. Marcus Jackson shot. Stopped there by Zucker with a glove hand. Ashton Cannon, and now you're going to take this draw that's off to the right of the Peterborough end. Wins it cleanly back to the line. Burnett shot is blocked, but in behind him is Jackson to try and keep it alive in the offensive zone. Ashton Cannon's going to try and help him out here in the corner, along with Marcus Jackson to try and dig it free. They get this back to the line for Vandermeer, who goes for a shot. That gets blocked. He gets it back. Simon Vandermeer, shot tip. They score! Out in front of the net on a redirection. I'm not sure if it did or not, but it was a shot from the line by Vandermeer, and it made its way past Zucker to make it 5-3. If anybody touched that out in front, it would have been number 97 Jackson, but I'm not sure if he did or not. So right now, we'll give the goal to Vandermeer from the point. From a line, here comes Peterborough up over the line. Dropping it off, and here comes an opportunity. Drop back. Here comes an opportunity now. Shot! That was a head stop there by Nestovic, who put his body on the line, including using every part of his body to keep that one out, including his head. Face-off is off to his right. Won by Peterborough. Back here to the line. The shot. Stopped by Nestovic. And he's going to find that loose puck before a Peterborough player could put it in. It's another face-off that's off to his right. Won by the Toros and slapped around the boards. Another opportunity. Foster keeps that in, as Frendo couldn't get it out of the zone. From behind the net there was Cannon. Loses control of it. Wrap around. Nestovic is up against the post. Made sure he couldn't stuff that one in. Up through center it comes now for Pearson Hicks. Hicks is trying to go end to end here, but lost control of the puck and then gets taken into the boards. That's going to lead to an odd man rush back up the other way. Brought up over the line now by number 10. His shot is right into the crest area of Nestovic. Another opportunity to clear. Up through center comes Ashton Cannon. Cannon's got Frendo in behind him. Cannon shot. Stopped there by Zucker, who's able to stand up and make that save and squeeze the pads to hold on. DeKaiser's now going to take this draw off to the right of Zucker. Back here to the line. Good job there by Crab to hold the blue line. Trying to push it down low and behind the net. It's right from the front of the goal, and the Toros couldn't jam it in. But they're turning up the pressure, trying to cut this to a one-goal game. Crab will take this from behind his own net. Keegan Crab fires it around. Bowers is going to be over there on the other end, but it gets tipped past him. Trying to help out, there was Hope, and tipped past him. From their own end now goes Hines after it. He'll take it from behind his own goal. De Kaiser trying to stick to his man. Liam McLean will step into that. That's going to hit a Peterborough defender right in front. Trying to find it. There was Harlan Ralph. He couldn't get to it. Here comes an opportunity to skate with it now for Bowers. Bowers' shot is blocked by Crabbe. And in behind him was De Kaiser to try and clear it out. Kept in there. Shot. Hit a man out of front. Here comes an opportunity to clear. It's a lead pass up through center for De Kaiser. Mac De Kaiser gets an opportunity to bring this in. He'll take one right to the front of the goal, but he gets pushed wide off to the left. De Kaiser trying to win that battle again. He's going to get some help. De Kaiser with it. Sets it up in front. Nobody can take the pass. Kept in though by Vandermeer with a shot. It gets blocked on the way through. Vandermeer again holds the blue line though. Keeps the pressure on him behind the goal. Here's Hope though. Nathan Burnett does his job. Keeps that in. Made sure the Hope couldn't clear it. That leads to a scoring opportunity, but it gets caught there by Zucker. Face off now coming off to the left of the Peterborough end. To be taken by Ashton Cannon. Taken away by Peterborough up through center now. Brought up over the line there by number 13, Kitchen with a pass. Over the stick of his man at the other side. Back here to the line. We had upsetting penalties that both players went off. Nathan Burnett's the one that went for the Toros. And Hope is the one that went for Peterborough. Foster's got that. Good job by Clark to dive out to elude being onside. Foster dumps it in. Misses the net. Tyler Powell takes that puck off the ricochet. From around the boards, there's Hicks after it. Tipping it off the boards up through center. And here comes an opportunity for Friendo up over the line. He's got to get around Pacey, who puts it deep. From behind the goal now. Trying to win that battle. He's got some help with Cannon to try and get it free. Ashton Cannon walking out. Nobody on him. Tries to get it back here to the line though. Here comes an opportunity for Crabbe with a shot. Tipped on the way through that goes wide. As Friendo tried to get his stick on it. Hicks is back there along with Crabbe trying to control his man. As Kitchen dumps it deep on net. Steered aside there by Nestovic. 7 minutes exactly left to go here in the game. Toros down by 2. Friendo trying to get it out. Hines kept it alive and pushes it over here for Rye. Not going to get there. Number 10 has got control of the puck. Spins off the checker, but now De Kaiser tries to get it out. Along with Cannon. Cannon and Friendo were going to go off, but Friendo instead goes off on his line change. Cannon tried to get it from behind the net. From behind their own goal, Peterborough will start this out. And it'll come up over the line for number 10 to try and get free as he pushes it all the way in. And he sets it up where nobody's there but a white sweater in Harlan Ralph. Harlan Ralph from center as he brings it in. He's got Hines to beat. He'll send one right to the front of the goal. Ralph a shot stopped there by Zucker. Still loose there for Evan Hayes. He'll keep it here on the left side. Take it from behind the goal on a wraparound. Got stuck by Zucker too. That'll get cleared away out of their own end. It's going to roll right here in front of us to be taken away by Liam McLean. But McLean's pass is broken up there by number 93. And now he's got to follow him off to the corner. From behind the net now. Trying to stick to him. Peterborough get it back to the line for Martin. Martin steps into it. And it gets stopped there with ease with a glove hand stop by Luke Nestovic. McMahon's now going to take this draw. Number 93 for Peterborough. Stepping in here is Ashton Cannon to take the draw here. In the defensive end for the Toros, it's a scramble draw. Toros come away with it with the captain, Ashton Cannon. Cannon with a pass. Up through center for Pearson Hicks, who brings it up over the line. Hicks is cutting in right to the front of the net. Can't shoot. No, he does. Just misfires on the other end. Tipped out. Powell can't keep it in. As that's going to be a race to that loose puck here on the other end. Picked up by Peterborough's Bowers, who sends one off the side of the net. They've got Hope sitting out in front. Instead went back to Martin. Broken up by Jordan Ellis. Ellis can't get through. He got blocked out there by Martin from the line. Here comes an opportunity. Shot. It doesn't make it through. It hit a man out in front. Didn't make it to the goal to Zucker. From their own zone now picked up by Hicks. Who's got power with him. Over here for Hicks again. Good job to take that pass. Here comes an opportunity now for Ashton Cannon. Cannon trying to get around his man. Taken off his puck by Kitchen. Lead pass was brought in, tipping off the stick there of Clark as it comes in offside. Now the Kaiser's going to take this draw, and he beats his man on it. Here comes Crab. Good job by Crab to take that pass, and now he tries to get it out. Keegan Crab got it up through center, and he brought in by Frendo. Frendo's going to take this wide to try and set it up in front. Silva got taken down. Now he's back on his feet and takes a shot, but it got blocked as he went for the one-timer. Taken away by Peterborough from their own end. Good job there by De Kaiser. Kept it alive in the offensive zone. Out of their own end comes Peterborough with a backhand pass. They try and get around that defender for a shot. That's blockered away there by Nestrovic. It's right at the side still. Taken away now, but now we're going to get a penalty. And both of them are going to go to the box. Kitchen, I know, is going to go here for Peterborough. It's only one penalty that goes to the box, as Kitchen's the only one that's going to go. Toros power play for 4 minutes, and they're down by 2 with 3 minutes remaining. This is an opportunity knocking now for the Toros to try and get back into this game. That's going down the ice. Nestrovic is going to stop it. Drop it off there for Powell, plays it away. Picked off there by Woodward, but now let out. Here comes Pearson Hicks from his own end. Hicks comes up over the line, looks to take the shot. Couldn't shoot it. It goes back and behind instead. Trying to set it back there to the line. Nobody was there to take the pass. Picked up by Peterborough, sent down the ice. It's going to try and be a race here, as that's going to be right into the corner. Good job by Jackson. Made sure he didn't get to that puck. But here's an opportunity. Bumped off the puck was McMahon. Pearson Hicks has it. Hicks is trying to get in. McMahon back up on his feet. Made sure that Hicks couldn't do anything with the puck except dump it in and go off on a change. They've got Harlan Ralph in front, and they read that pass well. Picked up by Peterborough and dumped. Nathan Burnett's got it. Burnett from his own end will dump this deeper into the Peterborough zone, but onto the tape of the Petes and dump down the ice to Nestrovic. Still looking for their first shot on this power play. Vandermeer moves it over. Over here for Nathan Burnett. Burnett gets away from McMahon as he tries to get it out. Got a pass to the other side as they bring this in. They reach up over the line. Now it's Simon Vandermeer dumping it deep back into the Peterborough end. From behind their own goal, they try and clear this away. That's going to go down the ice. Taking it back in his own zone now for the Toros. Wrapping it around the boards. Hope is going to keep that in. Back down low for number 10. Trying to cut free, and it's not going to be able to. Hope still keeps it alive, and Vandermeer is going to pick that up. Tried to get a pass up there for De Kaiser, couldn't get to him. Martin dumps that back into the Toros end. From behind their own zone they go. Can't stuff that in front, as they're still looking to get that puck out in front of the net. Good job here by Vandermeer. Is holding his man there in that corner, and it finally squirts free for Ashton Cannon. Evan Hayes tried to get here on the other end. Taken away here by Hayes as he moves it out. That's going to be taken away here by Peterborough, and it's in offside. Minute and 23 seconds left to go here on the clock. Face-off comes outside of the Toros blue line now. To be taken by Evan Hayes. Powell moves it over here for Hicks. Looks for an open lane. Pearson Hicks brings this up over the line now. Not going to be able to shoot that puck as it's off to the right side. Harlan Ralph tries to go to the backhand. It's right there in front for Marcus Jackson. Over his stick, and now picked up there by Peterborough to try and send it out of their own end. It's loose from in behind. Harlan Ralph trying to win that battle from behind the net. We're into the last minute of play here, period number 3. Toros had their opportunity here. They had a 4-minute power play. They trailed this one by 2, but I don't believe they got a shot on this 4-minute power play. So good job there defending by Peterborough. Made sure that the Toros couldn't get much to the net on this 4-minute power play. Because if they would have been able to pop one, they would have had a lot of momentum going towards them, cutting it to a 1-goal game, and then maybe pouring Nestrovic for an extra attacker. But here they sit, still down by 2. That one's coming down, knocked down by Powell in his own end. And it's going to be 10 seconds left. Tyler Powell will pick this one up from center and bring it in. He'll come up over the line. Tyler Powell tries to jam this in from the side. And it's right at the front of the goal. And that is stopped there by Zucker. And that is the final opportunity of this hockey game on this Friday night. The Peterborough Petes come in here and beat the under 12 AAAs 5-3. It was that second period where Peterborough capitalized on their two-man advantage and had a couple goals after that, which was the big difference. The Toros made a game of it there in that third period by scoring 2 of them, but come up a little bit short on this Friday night. Thank you for watching our doubleheader on MJ Broadcasting. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.